sessions, actually more, because there are some debugging that you didn't see when I'm streaming. If not, it will be like 5 streams worth of debugging. Yeah, debugging can be a pain sometimes, but you can't do programming without debugging, I believe, unless you are godlike. But yeah. Okay, so this is the snake game so far. We have made the snake with the tail moving. Okay, maybe I should enlarge this so that you can see it. Okay, so this is what we have done so far. We have made the snake such that the snake is able to. Okay, so this is the interface of the game so far. You can move up, down, left, right now. Okay, you have a score at the top. Not very clear here. We could improve the UI later on. Okay, and then you have like you can eat these apples up. Yeah, not too bad, I would say. Yeah, so overall the game feel is there already. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the game a little harder. So what we'll do is we have a field of visibility around the snake. Okay, then within this field of visibility, you can see stuff appear, but outside of that field of visibility, you are not able to see them appear. So that makes the game very difficult actually, because uh, when the okay, so see getting a bit fast. So the snake will increase speed, and not only that, you will be able to see less and less of your field of view around you. Okay, so this is not in the Mecha Chase in Neopets, but I decided to make this feature so that I'm not sure whether it's a feature or it makes the game harder. I think it makes the game much harder, but who doesn't like a challenge? Yeah, then probably in a later stream, you can see the snake is getting faster and faster. I have a feeling I increased the snake speed maybe a little too fast. Maybe we have to leave this kind of speed at maybe near the end. Yeah. So yeah, this is the current snake. So maybe after you reach 50 points, then the snake will become harder and harder. So right now you can do stuff like that, which I kind of like. Oh, I died. Okay, so yeah. Let me just make sure my Twitch is working. Okay, yeah, it's working. Okay, so over here, what we want to do now is we want to okay, so this is a new feature for Snake Game that I thought of yesterday. Okay, I want to okay, in this is the head, right? I will do an object around the head. Okay, maybe a sprite. I think a sprite will do. So this sprite will be like maybe a circle, a knob. This represents the field of vision. I'm not sure whether I want a circle or a square. I think maybe a square for field of vision. To maybe like this kind. This kind will be good. Okay, so the order layer, I'll put it above so that you can see it. Five, five. It looks kind of ugly right now, but what this is actually maybe the color I do it a bit translucent like that. Maybe I'm not sure whether this will make my game like maybe UI or UI mask you can't really see. It should be seeable. So yeah, maybe this. Okay, so what should happen is that anything around this area, okay, this you can see clearly, but anything outside of this area you cannot see clearly. So this is like your field of vision. So okay, now we have this new sprite here. So we call this field of vision. Okay, so this is my vision here. So now we haven't set it to do anything, but uh, basically this field of vision will slowly decrease as the time goes on. So at first the field of vision will be huge, like humongous. Yeah, but what we want to do is basically within this field of vision, you are able to see everything within this field of vision. So maybe this size here, like maybe this size of 10 10, with 10, I mean the scaling factor is 10 for x and y axis. Maybe this one will be the end goal where you can only see that amount and you cannot see anything else outside of that snake. Everything else will be occluded. Okay, so How do we do this? This is a very interesting question. Let's do it step by step. First, let's make the field of vision start off huge and slowly decrease. Okay, so that's task number one. So okay, this was 20. So maybe we start off at 100 to 100. How big is this? Oh, that's pretty huge. 100 is fine. Okay, but it will take very long for it to reduce. So let's we can start off here. So in the game manager script, let's do this. So we open C sharp. Okay, are you able to see my screen? Yeah. Okay, you are able to see my screen. Okay, so open C sharp. Okay, and then what we will do is we will have another public variable here. So maybe over here we have public game object. Okay, and this game object is called field of vision. Okay, so I guess in generate food we have update, we have some update speed here, right? So we can also update the scale of the field of vision. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay, so in this field of vision, okay, we call it update vision maybe. So in update vision, how much? Maybe I should do it bigger. Yeah, update vision. So over here, updates the size of the field of vision. So public void update vision. Okay, so over here we have the, because we already have this field of vision prefab. So field of vision dot transform dot. Okay, so in the transform, what do we have? I want to change the I want to change the transform dot scale. So let's just Google it. Okay, transform scale scripting. Yeah, let's see how to change the scale of the object using a script. So yeah, I remember it's local scale as well. I just wanted to make sure. So in order to do this, we do something dot transform dot local scale. Okay, so what is local scale? The scale of the transform relative to the game object's parents. So a speed of 111, the application then change the local scale back down to 0, 0.25 and back to 1. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we can just scale it with a transform dot local scale. Okay, so I guess the local scale will initially be 1. Okay, scripting ABI. Okay, plus equals to scale change. Okay, so I guess what we need to do is we just need to minus equals to. Okay, so every time we eat one apple, our field of vision will minus one time. Okay, so maybe we cap it like a score at 50, then we don't reduce anymore. I have this arbitrary. I mean, I'll determine what it is later. So maybe field of vision local scale minus equals to new vector 3 110. So, yeah, because we only want to do it for the first two. We don't need for the second one. Okay, over here, their scale change is this. Do I need to do for the z-axis? I don't think so, right? Because z-axis doesn't really matter for us. So yeah, let's see whether this works. So our scale should be like 50, 49, 48, and so on. While we are here, let's just add a trigger to this. So okay, so we add a collider to the this box collider. Let's see, box collider should be like somewhere big. or maybe I should use a circle collider, then it can fit exactly. Right now it's not exactly correct because this is not a square. I don't have a square right now. Maybe I'll use a circle for field of vision. Yeah. I'll use a circle instead. Then instead of box collider, I'll use a. Let's remove this component. Okay, so the circle we can start off like that. That's fine. Add a compile. Well, then circle collider 2D. Circle collider 2D. Okay, so this circle collider 2D, I want it to fit exactly to this field of vision. The image is like a little ugly right now. Yeah, I know, but we'll just. Okay, so this will be the field of vision for the snake. Okay. I think it looks good actually. I mean, it's a little pixelated, saying that okay, you can only see clearly within this area, which I kind of like. Kind of like this. Yeah. So in this Circle Collider 2D, you can actually see clearly within this area. Okay, so this is the field of vision. I mean, one day I want to do games like Mobile Legends, so this field of vision is also applied in those kind of games as well. Yeah. Let me learn networking first, then I can implement multiplayer Unity games. Okay, so this is the circle that we are having. And in this collider, okay, maybe you can tag this. We call this vision. Yeah. So later when my other objects collide with it, it can then like set the sprite to appear or not to appear. So that's the game plan for. Okay, so game plan. All right, that's the plan. All right, game plan. Yeah, I guess it's a plan for a game. So yeah, in this field of vision, when let's say the other objects like the apple or the tail collides with this field of vision, then it will appear on trigger enter. On trigger stay, it will on trigger enter, it will probably show, and on trigger exit, it will not show. Okay, so now what we have to do is, if I were to shift my scale lesser, oh, awesome! I just want to see whether the trigger will change according to. So we can go until 20, and then in the end it's 1 1. Is 1 1 too small? Yeah, 1 1 is a bit too small. So okay, what will be my smaller scale? 20 20 maybe? 10 10? I don't know. Challenge people. Oh, this is really tough. Yeah, maybe 20 20 would be enough already. 15 15 maybe? 15 15 is, yeah, 15 15 shall be the smallest scale ever. So over here, maybe we just minus by 0.5. Yeah, let's not minus off too much. Okay. And then over here, since we start off at 50, it means that I can go all the way down until my scale is at 15. So that's 35 times 2, 70. So we decrease vision maximum 70 times. Okay, let's just see whether this works. I believe when we first start, the vision will already be decreased 1 time because of the way. Okay, you probably unreference. Okay, there's something that keeps printing 8 foot. I don't want that to be printing. So let's try to see where is printing 8. Where is printing 8 foot? So I can take it out. Yeah, and we can take it out. Okay, so what they said is I have not gave my game collider a field of vision object. Sure, that's not a problem. Let's give it the field of vision object. While we are at it, let's just update our prefab. Yeah, it's very important to update the prefab regularly. Okay, now let's play. The reference script unknown is missing. Okay, where is this? Okay, let's just not do anything here. We see whether it works. It might be a issue of this code. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so apparently, I think my head encountered the trigger, and it probably decided that it was game over. So we want to only trigger when encountering the wall. So what was my wall? My wall was labeled untagged. So let's add a tag then. We add a tag called wall. Yeah. So let's make all of these walls. Because right now we have two triggers. I didn't want to do a collider because we already have the colliders to do with the apples and everything. Let's just set it to be triggers. I mean, we can also use a collider because we can specify what will happen. So if it's wall, then we reduce a life. If not, then we don't do anything. So the issue was with the trigger. So we have set the trigger to be the wall already. So that's fine. Hmm. Let's off the circle collider first just to see. Okay, is my field of vision going down? Oh wow. Okay. Game manager's wall. No wonder. It probably died because of hitting the game manager. Okay, so this is it already. So my field of vision is now 50. Okay, so it didn't decrease because I think I didn't I I basically removed that piece of code just now. So let's add back this piece of code, and then we see whether the this field of vision is supposed to go smaller and smaller and smaller. That's our desired effect for today. Okay, we're just trying to do this feature today, the field of vision feature. Okay, so my field of vision is 49.5. 49, awesome, is reducing already. Okay, I wonder how far I can survive until the smallest vision. Wow, no rotten apples coming out. It's kind of amazing, I guess. So I guess I will need to. So actually, this game can be rather hard because not only do you need to care about the snake, you also need to care about your circle, which is your vision. You see that the circle is getting smaller and smaller. And let's pause the game for a while just to see the circle collider. Yes, it's getting smaller and smaller. Awesome. Oh, I almost died there. Did I remove the? Ah, okay. I was starting to wonder how come the bad apples did not spawn. Yeah. So apparently 10% can be a wow for it to spawn. Yeah, that was rather unexpected. But I think 10% is good because any more, right, it feels as though you're avoiding rotten apples and eating your normal apples. So this is the snake game. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that speed. Starting to feel a bit fast actually. I think my speed wise, this should be like near the end rather than at the start. You see, people only collected 36 apples. The speed's already so fast already. So yeah, that works well actually. So now what I'm going to do next is, can you see that the collider is getting smaller and smaller and smaller? Oh, I passed through my own. Is that a problem? Or it could be just, oh wait, there's a problem. I'm not dying when I hit my own tail. I get it because the body itself it's a trigger as well. So in order to do this, I need to go my prevap, and then I set this to be body. Okay, so over here, we will die if we hit either the wall or body. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Yeah, we want to hit our own tail and die. Yeah. So yeah, the game starts off with this circle that moves along, that people know that okay, this is the field of vision. So over here, I think my speed increase maybe a little fast. Who knows? Yeah. So now let's try to die. Okay, yeah. I hit my own tail and died. And when there's only two of them, I want to make sure that I cannot hit my own tail. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because in Mecha Chase, even when there's only two of them, oh, you see, I can actually die. Okay, but this is very rare. I mean, you need to really maneuver in such a way that kills yourself. So I think it is fine. Yeah, yeah. For most players, they wouldn't think of committing suicide. Yeah, looks rather good already. Okay, so now the only thing that I need to do, I guess, is to find a way to, when. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll add back my collider in my field of vision. Let's add it back. Okay, and hopefully this doesn't induce any errors. Okay, let's do this. Oh no, it induces an error. Okay. Mm, oh, I didn't set this as trigger, no wonder. So this is still a collider. Now it should work, I hope. Hmm. So this is a trigger. Is anything else accepting triggers as well? On trigger enter. No. Only the head is a trigger. The body doesn't have a trigger. Okay. What could it be triggering with? Okay, because okay, my head has a circle collider as well, but the circle collider is very small. My field of vision, on the other hand, is very big. It has a huge circle collider, but I want it to be a trigger, and it shouldn't be triggering with anything actually. Yeah, maybe I set it to be much smaller first, just to see what caused it to get triggered. I want to see what object. I think even the body might trigger it already. Circle collider 2D is a trigger. So I guess if we put it here, then this kind of extends the head's scripts, because the head has this on trigger enter 2D. But for the own body, it's a trigger. So I guess I don't want this trigger to affect my body here. Yeah. So if I put my field of vision outside, mm, okay, let's just copy and paste this field of vision thing to the outside, and then we just remove this object here. So I still have field of vision. I just want to see. Okay, so without the head, this somehow doesn't die. I guess the colliders of the, okay, do colliders children affect parent object. Yeah, this is something new to me. Yeah, see, the child object triggered the parent's collider effects. Okay, so how do we solve this? The parent object is a small cube. Okay, on trigger, enter is caught in the child in both parent and child. Okay, compound colliders. Collider shapes can be concave by treating all convex collider and the parents as if they are one shape. If the parent is the only one with the rigid body. Okay, try giving your child a kinematic rigid body. Okay, easy enough. So that's where the kinematic rigid body is used. Yeah, because kinematic only collides with other kinematics. This was separated from the parent collision. They are now seen as separate entities. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, so we start with 50. Let's update the head again because we changed it. So we apply the prefab. Okay. It's always important to update a prefab. If not, all right, alrighty, right. I love Google. Yeah, look at that. Problem solved with just one Google search. So we needed to give it a kinematic. And yeah, thanks so much for the people who have done the Unity documentations. Very helpful. So you can see that the field of vision is slowly decreasing. Give the player a little anxiety. Yeah, I'm not sure whether is it decreasing fast enough. It still looks a bit slow, the decrease. Oops. Okay. Yeah. But if I decrease it too fast, I'm just worried that people won't have time to adapt. So yeah, they need to know that if I get out of the field of vision, I will lose sight of that object. So you can see that the field of vision slowly decreases, and then in the end, it will become like very small. So I'm just thinking whether I want to cap my maximum speed as well. I cap my minimum field of vision. Okay, I'm just thinking whether I want to cap my maximum speed or just let the player go havoc. I still think the speed maybe the increase in speed may be a bit too fast. Because at 21 it's already like that. But you know what? If I'm the player, I will like fast speeds as well. I'm a fast speed player. Yeah, I think it's good enough. So okay, so now the thing is I need to find a way to when so for the other objects like the body and everything, whenever they enter this field of vision collider, they will be shown. If not, they won't be shown. Yeah, okay, so this is getting a bit challenging already at 35. I'm trying to see if anyone can like hit 100. So once I like publish this again, come with a high score table, and we'll see what's the best who's the best snake player around. Look at the speed. Look at the speed. Oh, feels a bit fast already. But you know what they say? Say that if you can't handle the speed, then you shouldn't play snake. They didn't say that, but yeah, feels a bit fast. Feels a bit fast. Feels a bit fast. So I don't know whether people can get to 100 or not at this kind of speed. Okay, so I can tell you if I don't have the full view, right, it's a pretty tough game at this speed. Yeah, because okay, so now let's that was really hard. Yeah, let's just reduce the speed increase. I think the speed increase may be a little killer. Okay, so where do we go to increase the speed? Um, update speed. So the add speed is the one. Maybe we do it 0.05. We just half that speed, shall we? Yeah, it's half that speed. Okay, so now more importantly, I want to figure out how when Okay, so this one is the field of vision here is called vision. Okay, when we trigger with this vision, we want to sprite renderer uh, turn off using script. So whenever we enter the trigger, we want to not render. So it's render dot enabled equals true. So rend dot enabled. So we need to get the component renderer, and then after that, yeah. So in this apple, we need to get component sprite renderer, and this body also sprite renderer. I guess the walls we can keep it there. The player can see the walls at all times. So we can enable or don't enable sprite renderer. So let's do that. Let's do that. So in our let's start with the board. Okay, so I need the apples also. Like these apples, do they have a script in them? No, they don't have a script yet. So maybe what I'll do is I'll create another C sharp script. Okay, it's called toggle visibility. Okay, so what this does is void on trigger. Okay, let's just copy the on trigger enter 2D thing. On trigger enter 2D unity. Let's just so in our okay, this one collider 2D on trigger enter 2D. Yeah, we are using this. So we want this, and I believe there's an on trigger and exit 2D as well. So there's on trigger enter 2D, on trigger exit 2D. So you also can do on trigger stay 2D. That's not really required. So on trigger enter 2D. Okay. So you can just go to see the head for an example. So if collider.tech equals to vision, okay, and same thing for the on trigger exit 2D. Okay, so what we undo is we have a sprite renderer, my sprite. Okay, uh, void starts on the start. My sprite equals to get component sprite renderer. Okay, and over here, actually we don't need brackets. My sprite dot enabled equals to true. Okay, once we are inside the collider. Okay, I guess this is smarter. Yeah. So yeah, so that should do the trick. And then let's add in this toggle visibility into. Okay, let's do it one by one. We can add it to the one of the prefabs first. Maybe add it to the Apple first, and we see whether it works. So I like to do this kind of scripts because you can use one script to add to many objects. It's like called modularity. So I don't have to do the same script in the parent script. You don't have to do that. You can just add the script one by one into the object. So one thing for this toggle visibility is that I shouldn't do it as a mono behavior. I think if not, it needs to be paired with an object. I'm not too sure about this. Let's try it and see whether it works first. Or what errors will it give? Toggle visibility dot on trigger enter 2D. Yeah, maybe we take away mono behavior and see. Oh, okay, we need mono behavior. Okay, let's see. Can Unity script not be same name as object? When do we need to have the Unity script name exactly as the class they contain? Static class or not doesn't make any difference. It's only C sharp that derived from mono behavior. Hmm. Alright, let's call this Apple then and see whether it works. I mean, if it works, then let's just implement the script one by one on each of the objects because we cannot unless the script is a non-mono behavior class. If not, we cannot do this. And if it's not mono behavior class, then I can't really do the my sprite renderer get component method. Yeah, so it is very restrictive. I will start with the apple. Okay, I'll start with the apple, and then we have a script called apple. Okay, so let's change the script's name. Okay, it's called apple. Okay, we do have an eaten apple already. So okay, so in our prefab this apple, we can add the apple script inside here. Okay, let's just remove this component. We add the apple now. Okay, we add component. Okay, something's wrong with this. So I think it's because this is not it's not capital letter. Okay, so now that we are done, because we need to match the class. Okay, add apple here. So in our apple script, we already make it such that the apple is visible when it's in the area. Object reference not set to an instance of an object CS15. You mean this one? Oh, no, it's not. So there's nothing in my sprite, I guess. Okay, so it means that in this Apple script, they do not have sprite renderer. So sprite renderer Unity. Let's see how to get the sprite renderer. So my sprite renderer like that, get component sprite renderer, which I did it correctly over here. So it should work. Okay, sprite renderer dot. Okay, so okay, enable sprite renderer script. Yeah, let's see this. Okay, hi the best. Yeah, I'm trying to do my snake game here. Yeah, so now the issue is how to enable the sprite when it collides or it enters the trigger of my field of vision. Somehow, somehow the get component sprite renderer is not it's not working. Like this one is not giving me the. Maybe if I do it as awake, does it make a difference? Oh wait, this is not Apple. Okay, yeah, let's try to do it as awake. I get my component for sprite renderer when the thing is awake. Let's see whether this works. Toggle visibility. Okay, let's delete this. Okay, so we have a script for Apple. Okay, reference script unknown in this behavior is missing. Okay, so looks like, oh look, see that when the Apple is, oh, it works on Apple. Do you see this? Do you see that? I'm a PhD student. Yeah, yeah, but I do like to create games also, so that's why I'm streaming them now. But my so far I've only done 2D games. I like those games that are like low in like asset requirements, because then you don't have to keep like planning. You don't have to basically, what do you call it? Don't have to spend so much time to create the assets. But definitely, if people can collaborate, then it's fine. Oh, you see that error? If the apple spawns outside of the collider, okay, it's not shown. So it's, we need to adjust this. So on trigger enter. Okay, so by default, when the, okay, so one way to do this is by default when all of the objects are spawned, okay, when all of the objects are spawned, like for this apple, we turn off the sprite renderer. Okay, so maybe it'll be better if we do it directly in the object itself. So like over here, hi Murad. Yeah, so if I turn on my sprite renderer for this apple, okay, when the field of vision gets out of the apple, it should, yes, it disappears. So yeah, this is snake hard mode, because you don't get to see where it is. Uh, so far, I'm reducing the field of vision by the score, which I think is a fair move. I mean, I can also go by time, and then as time goes by, your field of vision gets smaller and smaller. Hi, what's the T Rex game? Could you send me a link so I know what you're referring to? Yeah, I'm happy to make any kind of like Neopets games. Yeah, I like playing them when I was younger. Yeah. Oh, actually, I can see that this make the grid smaller. Yeah, no, actually, it's already quite hard already. Yeah, it's just that, oh, make the grid smaller, become a square, is it? Yeah. See, now you need to find the apple. See, it's not easy. So I've implemented it for the apple. Now let's try to implement it for the eaten apple. So I do have an eaten apple script as well. The T Rex game. Is there a video that I can see for that? I've never heard of this T Rex game before. Yeah. But anyway, while you all are trying to figure out the video and what, let me just okay, these are my private variables. Okay, so this is my eaten apple. I'll do the exact same thing. So on the awake, we turn off the sprite renderer. Okay, okay, and then on the collision over here, then we turn it back on. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate I cannot do this generic script that I attach to everything. It's kind of unfortunate, because if I were to do a mono behavior like that, I will need to basically put it under the same object name. But it's fine. Yeah, it's fine because there's only a few objects in this game. I'll take a look at the link after I'm done with this. Okay, let me just finish this so that I don't lose my train of thought. So this is my eaten apple in my body as well. My body, I will do the same thing as well. So only show when it is inside field of vision. Okay, so in my awake method here, I will need an awake also to tell the body when to when spawn, turn it off. Okay, I need a sprite renderer, my sprite as well. So this is under private variables. Okay, I think I'm done with this. Okay, let's see how this game looks like. Okay, so the stuff that appears outside of your field of vision, you're not supposed to be able to see it. You're only supposed to be able to see whatever is inside your field of vision. So your thing is too big, the field of vision. I can make the grid much smaller. I can tell you that. Yeah, I can make it much smaller, but you also die much faster. Sorry, the best you're saying what the grid is too big, is it? Yeah. Okay. Now I just want to see whether um, my rotten apple. Yes, it disappears. My rotten apple disappears. Very good. Very good. Look at that. The moment it gets out of the field of vision, you're screwed. You're screwed. It's like, oh shit, where's my stuff? And once you get back here, then oh okay, it's here. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see how far I can survive with this. Yeah. So this is 10% bad apples generation rate. Yeah. There's a bit of like information uncertainty here because you need to guess where exactly is my apple. Yeah. This one actually AI right systems right now are actually playing Snake like this. Um, they don't exactly take in the whole grid. Oh no, I died. Okay, but I'm happy with the game overall. Uh, you say the grid is too big, right? Not a problem. We can make it smaller. Yeah, we can definitely make it smaller. Uh, let's shift this thing here to maybe instead of minus 7.5, I do it to maybe minus 4.5. And the right collider, I can do it to 4.5. Okay, then my top and bottom collider now is a little too big. Okay, my top collider and bottom collider, uh, I'll set it to 50 instead. That's too small. 60. Yeah, 60. Is this too small? So right now in my game manager, I need to change the location here to be 4 and 4. This will be the random spawn point. Here, this same as well. It will be a square. Okay, so this should be it. This will be a much smaller game grid. Not sure whether it will be more fun or less fun to play. Yeah, if it's this small, right, should I make my snake smaller? The snake is like quite big. Do you all think this is the right size, or it should be smaller for the grid? I mean, now this is still okay, I guess. Yeah, but one thing for sure is the vision is. So you're thinking that this is about the right size for a snake game, is it? All right. So yeah, I guess probably in my next stream I'll add the sounds to this game. Then I'll release it on my each platform so y'all can play it. Yeah, probably add in a leaderboard as well. Let me go and learn how to do it. Like so that you can have a global leader. Look at that. It's actually quite tough. You see, I have to like sort of guess where my snake body is after a while. Yeah, I used to play Snake on Nokia phones. Yeah. Gosh, I died. All right. So I guess this will do for now. Let's take a look at your link. What's a T-Rex runner? All right, let's take a look how to play this game. Available on Chrome. Okay, I guess I'll just go Chrome and search T-Rex runner. This one is it? Google Dino Run. No internet connection. Play offline. Okay, how do I play it? Press the space bar to start the game. Oh, so it's a jumper, is it? Yeah, this is an easy game. This is an easy game to program. I can probably do this in like one session. Yeah, this is pretty easy to program. Does the speed gets faster and faster each time? All right, let's see how hard it gets. Yeah, let's see how hard it gets. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I can see that the speed has increased already. Yeah, I'm quite good at this game. I don't know, but maybe this is the easy version. Yeah, I can see that it's getting harder and harder. Yeah, later on, I guess you must time your jump perfectly such that. Oh, there's birds as well. Whoa. Okay, so sometimes you don't need to jump. Sometimes you need to go underneath those birds. Gosh, what's this? All right, it's not too bad lah. 641 points. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you want, this can be the next game that I do. Yeah. You can crouch. Oh, is it? Yeah, but it's okay. Yep. I get the idea. Yeah, if that's the game that you like to see, it's a pretty easy game to be programmed. Actually, I think I can do it in 2 sessions, 1 or 2 sessions. Yeah. The key idea is basically have something that moves from left to right, I guess. Yeah. And actually your main character doesn't move. You look here, like in the head. Okay, I can't really see the head. The main character doesn't move. Okay, the main character stays in the same x coordinate. The main character just moves up and down like this. So essentially it is the objects that are spawning here that shifts to the left. And then when the game speed increases, um, what will happen is that the game objects can move faster, or we can actually toggle the speed. So actually Unity has a speed. Yeah, we can actually change the script of the game without even change. It's called time scale. This one, you can increase the speed of the game much faster. I can do this for Snake as well. I could have done this for Snake, I guess. Yeah, I increase the speed of the game so that it becomes harder. But instead, what I did for my Snake is I actually kind of like manually did the time scale increase. I did this over here. I updated my speed here. So in my head and body, my move speed is increased. But we could have done time scale. Yeah, that is definitely possible. Yeah, so not that difficult to do it. Yeah, but maybe I should just finish off my game today. Yeah, let's just find some nice music and call it a day for this Snake game. Yeah, probably I don't know. The leaderboards will need another session to program, but I think that can be done soon. Yeah, you learn how to do that. But I guess I'll just use this as the main game for now. As in, I think this is good enough. So we start with 30, and then we maybe end at 10. I think 10 is good, right? 10 is small enough, challenging enough. Yeah. So 30 to 10 for the field of vision. No, I don't play Valorant. What's that? Yeah. 30 to 10. Yeah. People are gonna die playing this game, I think. Okay, let's play this in full screen. Let's play this in full screen. It's like, where is the apple? Oh, it's there. Oh, there's the apple. People are going to think like, oh, this is so easy. Like, nothing over here. But little did they know that after a while, there's more and more things that spawn. Somehow my screen is lagging. Not sure why, but it's lagging. Do y'all find this snake challenging? Actually, I find it quite challenging because I don't even know where the apple is now. And then you need to remember where you put your body so that you don't collide with your body later on at the higher levels. Yeah, I think the I'm quite happy with the dynamics of this game. I'm quite happy with it. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost died there. Okay, I think it's quite tough already. Look at that. I guess there's a way to do it. You have to crouch from left to right, like that. You go to the other side, you do the same thing because you cannot really see much, right? So you have to rely on this method. There we go. The apple is there. Oh, I died. Okay, yeah. So oh, that was pretty challenging. It was pretty challenging. Yeah. Do y'all think the rotten apples are important? Make levels. You mean this snake game? It could be harder and harder, I guess. Yeah. Maybe the first level doesn't have any apples spawning. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, but I'm actually thinking this one I won't spend too much time creating it. I mean, this was just a concept that I was creating for fun. Yeah. If enough people like it, I don't mind creating levels. Yeah. Do y'all think the rotten apples should be there? These rotten apples? I got disabled. Do y'all think these rotten apples are good? Or we should just take them out? Yeah. I personally find them very difficult to navigate with the apples, but at a level of uncertainty to the game. Cool. This is quite cool. Actually, I do feel like uploading this so that y'all can try it out. Uh, okay. But I probably won't have time to finish it this game right now. But let's find some background sounds. Okay, let's find some sounds. Okay, I like to use sound image.org. Yeah, yeah. Actually, the best. I like your suggestion. I like your suggestion. Like you can have like very easy levels at the beginning and then get harder and harder. Yeah, but maybe I'll spend the effort to do this level thing for other games because this snake game really I just want people to one level you beat it or not beat it as in maybe the challenge is to get 100 points and then we see whether anyone can get 100 points. I think getting 100 points in this game is like it's like playing Flappy Bird and getting 100 points. I think it's quite hard to get 100 points in my snake game because of this limited field of vision thing. Yeah. Oh, anyway, my wife told me that the background she doesn't really like this background, so maybe we'll find another background for the snake game. Okay. So I don't have art assets, so everything is royalty free. So let's just a nice background for the snake. It's gonna be so dizzy. Yeah, it's not a good background. This one I tried before. It makes my eyes hurts. Yeah, so I don't like that as well. How about this? How about this? Yeah, this background. This background looks okay. Oh, but so many dots. Yeah, I don't really like this. This one, blue background. Yeah, yeah. I guess this would do for now. So this is a blue background. Uh, Images background. We can have a blue background here. Yeah, we can have a blue background. Yes, blue background. Okay, let's delete this. Okay, so now there's a slight weird issue here. My field of vision is rendered like somewhere above this. Okay, so my field of vision is sorted in layer 2. My blue background, layer 1, 2. Yeah, I think layer 0 was correct. But it just kind of looks weird to have this blue background. Oh, I know why. Because the blue background is not expanded yet. Yeah, so I do it 3 3 like that. So if we see the aspect ratio, if we do different aspect ratios, the background still holds. Yeah, so since I already did something like this, in fact my canvas, the score, right? I could anchor it on the left side actually. We don't need to do at the top because we do have some space here. We're not really competing for real estate here. We do have some space. I actually more into making games. Not but I do play games as well. I just like the fact that you can create stuff with coding. Yeah, oh, not too bad. Yeah, if we put the score, I think the score on the left, maybe like a little weird. Maybe I should put the score on the right. Actually, both are fine. Yeah, what is lacking right now is actually this dark background is not bad also. It has this theme that everywhere is dark and you're searching for stuff. Yeah, yeah, it's not too bad. Or whenever you play those games, you can also have the number like 15 appear right in the center here, like as a flash. Once you collect this 16 and this 17, then the score can appear right in the middle. That would be quite cool actually. Yeah, if we could like make the score boom out and disappear after that. Yeah. Okay, but these enhancements we'll talk about it another time. I don't really like this text just like that. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna add an image so that I put the text on the image itself so that it has some background. So this image will be anchored on the left side as well. Okay. So this is like the background for the image. The image will be here. Okay. Uh, Not sure why the image kind of blocks the text. Uh, I want the text to appear in front of the image. Maybe it's the position of my. So you see right now where's my text? Oh, my text became here. Okay, but initially when I put it in the image, okay, let's center it on the image itself. Okay, I want it to appear on top of the image. Ah, yes, that's correct. So my image, maybe I expand a bit like that. Text should fit exactly the image itself. Yeah, maybe my image here. I will need to adjust this upwards a bit like that. Yes, go yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah. Okay, this will look kind of tough. Oh, which one? You mean the AI course from yesterday, is it? Welcome to my stream then. Do you like creating games? Very nice. Yeah, actually, it's my intention to set up a like games creation course next time also in like Singapore or probably maybe Coursera because I kind of like the idea that you can use games to do so many simulations and stuff. Yeah, and I also like programming AI that can win me. So I intend to combine the two of them. Yeah. So now my PhD is doing AI related things. I actually managed to program a working version of Alpha Zero just yesterday. After 3 months of trying to program it out, it finally worked. It won me in tic tac toe, so I was tic tac toe as in a larger board. Yeah, yeah. Sure, you can share this. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm trying to export my videos to YouTube also, so you can go there to see the past videos because Twitch only stores 1 week's worth of videos. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy with this already. Okay, so let's not distract ourselves from the purpose of what I wanted to do now. I wanted to like find some sounds. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I wanted to find some sounds of really really fast pace move, like to match the snake's movement. So it's like dun, 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 dun. There's this sound da, 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 then you can keep going faster and faster and faster. Yeah, so something like that. That's okay. This is quiet piano piece. Nah, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. I need the action. I need action. Yeah, we need an action piece of music. We need something that matches the snake moving faster and faster. Not cars. Nighttime escape. I used to play it on PlayStation, Call of Duty, but not now. Not bad. Not bad. Escape. Techno gameplay. Surreal chase. The best. Do you give me a link to some YouTube site because I may not be able to use it if it's a non-royalty free kind of. Yes, yeah. Actually, it's quite nice. No, but we cannot. I cannot use stuff that is not royalty free. Yeah, but that one really reminds me of some rhythm games where you just tap the buttons up, down, left, right, which is also one genre I would like to create. Also, I create my own rhythm games. Like have you played like games like DJ Max? Yeah, I like to create something like that also. It'll be quite cool. Yeah. Only the beginning. Yeah. Nah, it's okay. I'll just use one of the musics here. Actually, this is not bad, right? This is not bad. No, I use Unity this year. This is passable actually as the self-destruct sequence insane. Oh, I like it. Insane gameplay. All right. Nah, it's too fast. It's too fast. It's too fast. Okay, I think the first one that I heard was. Do they have more music at Pixbay? Okay, let's just use this as the theme song. Okay, let's just use this. Yeah, we do have more suggestions. Royalty-free music, please. Unless it's also your kind of music that you don't mind that I use in this game, then you can send me that music also. Yeah, if not, it has to be royalty-free. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna earn money from this game. I'm just gonna put on my each. Yeah. Oh, nice, Pixbay. Okay, I'll definitely go and check it out. Yeah, Pixbay. Pixar Bay, is it? Pixar Bay. No, that's. Oh, these are images. Nice. Oh, but they do have music as well. Chase. Okay, sorry, no, that's videos. Oh wow, royalty free Chase music. This is a little grand to be a Chase. This feels like a this kind of like royalty kingdom kind. Okay, but either way, I found one music that I like. Okay, just gonna drag this in here. And actually, to add the sound is very easy. Just drag it in here. Straight away, it will create an audio source, and then we can just loop and play on Awake. And this should do already for the game. I like the vibe of this because it's like it's searching for something at night. It has kind of the theme of this game. Okay, I want to see how do I make the how to make audio source play faster in scripts. Yes, I want to make it go faster and faster and faster. Then can only change the speed of an audio source. Oh no, I need to do audio mixes. Okay, if I change speed of time scale, will music speed increase? Okay, looks like I can actually change the pitch. I guess I can just change the pitch maybe to 3 and see whether it goes faster. Oh, this is actually quite cool. Imagine you have that kind of. Yeah, thanks for being around the best. Yep. See you later. Yeah, if I have some time, I'll be streaming again later at night, 9 o'clock. Yeah, if I do have some time. Yeah, I'd like to actually like wrap up this snake game already, and move on to other games. We could do the T Rex game next, since it was suggested by you. Yeah. So yeah, I do intend to like maybe code probably like almost every day, I guess, 9 p.m. slot. Yeah, I guess I do have limited time and I want to like push out a few games. So I'll be increasing my amount of like game streaming time. Yeah. But I don't want to take up too much of my own personal time as well because I need to do some research as well. So I guess 1 hour per day is good for me. Why don't I stream on YouTube? Mm, I don't exactly have a live stream YouTube account, but I export my videos to YouTube. I'm not sure whether it's better to stream directly on YouTube, but I kind of like the Twitch system. Yeah, I kind of like Twitch. I mean, I started streaming because I saw a streamer when I was playing coding game. I saw a streamer stream on coding game, and I thought it's quite cool to stream. So I decided to try it out, and I've been streaming for 1 month plus already. That has been quite fun. Yeah, I do like streaming actually. Yeah. Okay. Change pitch of audio source. Let's do this last thing here first before I end for the day. So this is the pitch of the audio source. Okay, we need to get component audio source, and then we plus the speed pitch. Okay, so let's just see pitch 2. How does it sound like? That sounds good. I stream every day, probably about 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. now, or 4:30 to 6:30. It really depends on my schedule. Yeah, so every day except Tuesday and Wednesdays because I have meetings those days. The rest I stream something. It's either going to be coding game, this game creation, or it's going to be Google Kickstart. Yeah, either element. Okay, so in this nighttime escape, I think I can just change the pitch. So we need to go to game manager to change the pitch. So let's go to our game manager script. Okay, let's just copy whatever is shown here. So in our, we do want to find the audio source immediately when we start the game. So let's do that. So we go to our private variables. Okay, it's private because I'm referencing it public. Okay, we don't call it public, we just call it audio source. Audio source. Okay, and then in our start method, we find object of type. There should be only one audio source because there's only one music. Yeah, so find object of type audio source, and then audio source dot pitch equals to something. Starting speed. Okay, so after that, when I increase my speed of the thing, when we increase our speed, that's my update speed. Here we increase music speed. So maybe audio source dot pitch plus equals to 0.1 f. Okay, so if audio source dot pitch is smaller than 3, yeah, because it can only go up to maximum of 3, so we increase plus 0.1 f. So we need to increase it 20 times before we get to 3. So maybe we should do like what we do for the field of vision. Yeah, we should just increase by 0.05. Okay, and that should be it. Okay, let's rename this nighttime escape to be my music. Okay, so let's see this. I think it increases maybe a little too fast. Yeah, because the snake is still pretty slow. Yeah, the snake is still pretty slow. I think I might increase the speed a bit too fast. Maybe I should go with 0.025 so that, or maybe even 0.01 is good enough because we don't really need the pitch to go all the way to 3. Yeah, I think 0.01 would be a good increase already. Yeah, so I will need to also add the sound for the eating the apple. So tuang, you have a tuang sound, tuang like that. Tuang over here, tuang. Yeah, we want to have tuang when we eat the apple. So that we will need to program. I'll probably do it tonight. Yeah, I want to finish off this Snake game today, if possible. Add in the sounds, probably do a leaderboard if possible. Tuang as in the sound when you eat the apple. Yeah, I need to find a sound. It could be any sound lah, actually, but something that is a happy sound. Oh, I nearly hit my own tail. Yeah, that was scary. That was scary. So the music is increasing, but slightly only. So people cannot really sense it until like they reach a later level, which is a good which is a good thing. Ah, there's Apple. Ah, I like this game already. This is tough enough for me. Yet not too tough. Ayo, I died. Okay. Yeah. I was distracted. Yeah. But yeah, let me try to finish the music for this and then probably upload this on my itch.io. I'll try to complete this game tonight. Yeah. So yeah, I got to go now. And yeah, thanks so much for your kind suggestions and everything. I hope to upload this game tonight and you can try it out and let me know what score you can get. All right. Okay. See ya. I got to go. Bye.